From Shame Pinata, I'm Colleen Thomas. This is Daily Magic for Peace. Today we will send magic for truth. Welcome to the circle. The only item you need today is a pair of scissors, or something of that nature. And if you don't have a pair nearby, it's fine to just imagine one. So as we arrive together, I invite you to take your seat in the circle that we intend together as a group. The circle is shared by everybody who's listening to this episode. It's beyond space and time. It's kind of a new way of being in circle, and I welcome you. As we settle in together today, I want to take a few minutes to invite you into a place of feeling and landing and being with everything that has been going on. There is so much heartbreak and grief and horror right now. And sometimes it makes this simple practice we have seem so meaningless. But I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad we have a practice of calming our nervous systems and being in the moment, because the more we can do that, the more we can be better witnesses, and the more we can bring peace to ourselves and our own regulatory systems, which increases it on the planet. And to begin today, we're going to work with the nervous system in a very simple way, just like we always do, something very simple and easy that you can do anytime. We're just going to listen to the sounds around us. What do you hear right now? Can you hear more than one thing at a time? And today, since we're going to be talking about truth, I thought it might be good to check in with our fifth chakra. The fifth chakra, or throat center, is sometimes where we can censor ourselves or feel that our voice doesn't matter, or where we can obscure what we really mean through the way that we speak. So I invite you to feel into your fifth chakra, into your throat center. Notice how it feels right now, today. Maybe notice how in alignment you're feeling with your truth in this moment, whatever that means to you. And sometimes working with the chakras, it's really nice to sort of clear them out a little bit, clean them out a little bit. So focusing on that fifth chakra, let's take 3 breaths together into that chakra, just imagining it growing brighter every time we breathe in and more clear, and then releasing anything we don't need as we exhale. So I invite you to join me breathing into the throat center, allowing it to brighten and release, clearing out anything you don't need, and in. A bright, bright color, you might see it as blue, and releasing out, clearing, cleaning, and again in. Last time, full brightness, full clarity. This is your voice, full, 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 and out. Releasing. And now turning to your scissors or your imagined scissors. I'd like to work with these scissors today on the idea of cutting through lies. If you imagine what's happening on the planet right now, and imagine what's being said about what's happening on the planet right now, there are so many threads going across the world of information. And then the ones that come to us are coming through a filter of somebody's interpretation of what's happening. And the different media outlets and the different political organizations and the different leaderships in the different countries all have different agendas. So it makes all these threads kind of different colors. It makes it hard to know who to listen to. It makes it hard to trust information. And in addition to that, there are active campaigns to distort the information that's being shared, as we've seen if you listen to the news, which is a source. So with these scissors, let's just imagine cutting through lies. When there are blatant lies, let's just imagine cutting through those lies. And send a prayer, a bit of magic, a bit of hope that the cleanest, clearest, most factual-based information can get out from the moment where it's happening to where it needs to go, certainly to help anybody, and then to the rest of us who are just trying to keep up with what's going on. That is our intention today, sending magic for truth, supporting truth. And I encourage you to check into how comfortable you feel with where you're getting your news and your information. And lastly, I would just like to turn our attention to ask for bridges to be built between people who love each other, but who may be separated by information, who may be getting their threads of information from different sources that are opposite each other, which can create a course of tension between these two people who maybe love each other and have a different truth about what's happening. So I would ask for bridges to be built somehow, seems impossible, but bridges to be built between people, that they connect through their love and respect for each other, even with differing sources of truth. And that again, anything that is being intentionally created that is not true, that is being spun out of nothingness to be a fake truth or a faux truth, that those fall away and what is actually happening becomes more clear. And that we grow in our discernment to be able to tell what that is, and that we have our bridges to each other regardless of any campaigns to separate us through lies. Thank you for joining me today with this intention. May it be so. Thank you so much for being with us today. Your presence, your energy, and your heart make all the difference in healing our world. Remember to breathe today. Breathe and expand. And I hope you join us again next time. Please consider inviting a friend. That's it for Daily Magic for Peace. You can follow us on IG and Twitter at Shame Pinata and learn more at shamepinata.com. Our music is by Terry Hughes. I'm Colleen Thomas. Thanks for listening.